All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Harachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstones, taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, because they shut of us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Allah Ben Gab Ben Yasharala with the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, come back at you with another one. And I had this dream a couple nights ago. And there, yo, man, that's how I know, like, we at the end, man. Hey, Shalom, Magan, Yabba Shem Yoshai, Ba Shema Rachakadash Brakatah. That's how I know we at the end. And, so like it. And, hey, man, me in them times where, as you know, this is January 18th. We in the year of the hopeful Slakia, in the year of hopeful Jacob's trouble. All right, which as you see now, it's a whole lot going on. But I got a couple scriptures lined up, but to explain this dream that I had vision. And it's like I was here in Philly, and I was, just regular routine things, moving about and everything. And out of nowhere, it was just like utter chaos, man. It's like the Lord was just taking me around different parts of the city. Like I was downtown, center city. Um, you had people just, hey man, they were stealing buses, little children running all through the streets and everything. You had a woman, she was driving a SEPTA bus, like one of them real long double decker, but the real long extended buses look like a one of them organ things that you push together. It looks like that. But she was driving it, and her children was running alongside of it and like trying to run in front of it and everything like that. And like it was like a long ass fire hose attached to it, and people was guiding the bus with the fire hose. Nobody had compassion for nobody. Everybody was against each other. It was certain neighborhoods that I was in. They was buying new locks for their doors. And it was a special key that you had to use to get inside of these doors, to get inside of their homes. People was looting everything, running into people's houses. That's why they was trying to protect them. And the craziest thing, like I kept seeing these guys, man, IUIC, because they wear the purple and the purple and gold. All right. But they like the Lord was taking me to certain spots where they was located at. And I remember standing outside of one of them, and I was like, oh, so this is our headquarters in Philly, whatever. I'm looking at the door, and it said it on there. And at this point in time, all hell had broke loose. You had brothers that teach the same doctrines, GMS, that it was like at one point, it was like a big ass tent, right? We had a few brothers sitting down. They had the microphone. They was teaching the people, like talking to them. And you had a guy that was from things IUIC was sitting behind. He had this evil look on his face, And at this point of the dream, like it was like a lot of IUIC members were angry at the GMS members because members from IUIC started listening to the GMS doctrine, which we believe here at the Church of Philadelphia. That's what we teach. And so any man that teaches that doctrine, that's basically who IUIC was against, and they was trying to physically fight with them, because their members was leaving. And it was like it was one point where we was all in this one like building, and there was higher up members of GMS and everything. Um, and other members that believe that same doctrine, they was all talking to each other, and like you had, like I said, IUIC just kept trying to run up and physically harm brothers, but the Lord had it separated where, it was said in the when I heard, like talking to one of the guys in the dream, he was like, yeah, you see those guys over there, And I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh, those are former IUIC members. IUIC members. He's like, they believe GMS now. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. Because the Lord, hey man, He's revealing all things, man. So these different camps that's teaching these false doctrines and all that, you're going to be exposed, you know. So like I said, all hell was breaking loose throughout the city. Like I said, these camps trying to fight against each other physically, you know, trying to cause bodily harm to each other, you know. And then there was this one instance, like I remember towards the end of the dream, it was a lot of men. We was all dressed in our garments, you know. Some men they look ancient, man, like with the staves and all that, you know. The head, everything from the ancient world, how we dressed and all that. That's how the men were dressed, and we were all standing under a tent. But before we were standing under the tent, it's like a parking lot. We was all standing together, and like you just see people, chaos. We looking at it like, damn, like this is crazy. And right before it started, and this was the point right here that really, like, when I woke up, I was like, oh shit. It was a nigga woman, and she had this metal pipe. She had a metal pipe, and she started beating this man. She was beating a man with it, like to the point of he was about to die. And all of a sudden, just starts seeing all this blood hit the ground. And my first instinct, people was like, yo, stop, you're going to kill him. And my first instinct was like, oh shit, that's the blood from the man. But no, then I looked in the sky, like a tent came over us. And then he just seen all this rain, and it was blood. It was blood rain. And like it was so much blood, man. I was soaking the people. People were getting soaked with this blood, man. And I remember looking to the side, and it was like a little river right there. So I'm like, oh man, because it was like blood that got on me a little bit. And I'm looking at my hands like, oh shit, I got blood on me. So of course your first instinct is like, yo, let me go hop in this lake or this river right quick and cleanse myself off. But when I looked at the lake was getting full of blood. Like it was raining that hard. It was accumulating quick, you know, like a downpour. You know, like if you ever been to Atlanta, Georgia in the summertime, when it rains, you know, it pours. I'm talking about, yo, it rains so hard that it could flood within seconds, you know. That's how heavy the rain was pouring. And I'm like, but it was all blood. And then it was like, man, I just got down on my knees and I just looked at the rain and I'm like, yo, the Lord is about to F this place up, man. And right thinking that, I remember just some fresh water hitting. All the brothers that was under the tent, fresh water hit. And like you could see the blood coming off of their hands. Like they was cleansed from all that blood. And then the blood went away from those men, but you still had the people around that it was still raining blood on. When that happened, like when I looked and I saw that and I looked in the sky, I was like, yo, the Lord is about to F this place up. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh shit. Like, what does that mean? You know, like, cause man, when you have like visions like that, man, it's like you wake up and you disturbed, man. You know, that's why it took me this long, because I was like, hold up, man. I had to, you know, analyze it. Cause I ain't want to just make a video and it's not edifying. You know, just to jump, let me make this. No, man, I had to really think about this, you know. But just know, man, because this is the year of hopeful Jacob's trouble comes, man. So you're going to have a lot of things. So when I woke up, I immediately started searching for scriptures. And the first scripture that I found is, you get it right here. It's Ezekiel, all right, chapter 38 and 22. I'm going to read it in the KJV first. Hold up, 38, 22. Hold on, I'm getting the KJV. This is Ezekiel chapter 38 and 22. Which, yo, when I read this, I was like, damn. All right, it says, this is Ezekiel chapter 38 and 22. It says, and I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood. And that's what I saw in the what's the name? In his vision. So let's get the word pestilence. Because like I said, man, and when it's talking about pleading, it's not the Lord talking about he's begging you. No, the Lord is about to really F it up. Now check it out. Now it says when I will plead, because we got another scripture when it talks about the Lord talking about pleading, right, with all flesh, which means he's about to judge them. That's why I got on my knees when I looked in the sky. I said, man, the Lord is about to F this place up. All right. Which, here we go. Just the word for plead.
Strong's H8199. Shaphat. Shaphat.
All right. So the Shaphat, which is Shaphat. All right. Shaphat. Salakia, Shaphat. In the Hebrew, you get the characters right here. That's why you got to know the characters. You know, you see right there at the top of the screen. Shaphat. All right. That's the, you know, where it said the Lord will plead with all flesh in the valley decisions, but this ring was here, man. Fully, like, I'm telling you, it was crazy. But let's read it. It says Ezekiel 38:22. It says, and I will plead against him with pestilence and with blood, and I will rain upon him, and upon his bands, and upon the many people that are with him, an overflowing rain and a great hailstone. And great hailstones, fire and brimstone. I said, God damn, when I read that, I'm like, yo, the Lord ain't playing. Like, man, listen. Like the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3, you know, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. You know, these people, and it says the ones that's with them. So all these people that follow at the Esau's system, you know, they trust in him. You trust in his ways, you know, and all hell, when everything collapses, they're going to go crazy. Like I saw in that dream, people were running in people's houses, you know. A brother sent me a video, which is crazy because this is happening out in the Bronx, New York, you know, with you got it's immigrants from, I forgot, they Israelites though, you know, from like Southern America or something, going down there. So like these immigrants are sending their women and children to the people's houses, asking them, like, begging for change or whatever. And whatever like if you reach in your pocket, you go to try to grab some money to give to them, they run down on you. They run in your house, they tie you up, and they take you for everything you got, and they leave you there, you know? So that's, hey, man, that's the top of Jacob's trouble, man. And that's how my dream was going. I'm like, oh, my goodness, man, all these things are happening. Then you have men arguing on the internet against each other, you know, certain men that believe IRC trying to come at the GMS brothers. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, these niggas is crazy, man. Hey, shalom, brother. That's right. Halashaja, that's right. It's definitely in full effect, man. You know, but it's crazy, man. So like I'm seeing all these things, and it's like and all, like when you wake up and you get messages like that and you see these things after you just had a vision like that, man, you gotta share it, man. You know, it says, thus, verse 23, it says, thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. All right. And that's, man, the Lord is about to, he going to sanctify his men, because their hands is going to be clean of that blood, you know. That's why I've seen like certain brothers in tents. And when you think about tents, you think about camps. All right. Like I said, it was certain brothers that all taught the same doctrine. They was under one tent when the rain started to come. And though they had blood on them, the Lord washed it off of them. You know, they were cleansed. All right. And yo, we're bought, you know, we're cleansed by his blood, man. Okay. So let's go here because another one. Matter of fact, let's read that in the NLT real fast. You know, that's my ish, the NLT, baby. Where we at? Salakia. The NLT. So this is Ezekiel chapter 38 and 22. In the NLT it says, and I will punish you and your armies with disease and bloodshed. Damn. And that's what I'm telling you. That rain was coming down so hard, man. And it was just pure blood, man. All right, it says, I will punish you and your armies with disease and bloodshed. And yo, they just got this disease now. It's called what? Disease X. What they trying to say that they making a, you know, I'm not going to say those words. because you know they try to strike you and all that. But they already made a situation to try to say it's supposed to kill like 50 million people. So yo, a lot of death is coming to Babylon, man. You know, a lot of death is coming to Babylon. The brother got over here, Daniel 8:27, and now Daniel fainted and was sick certain days. That's right. Afterwards, I rose up and did the king's business. That's right, man. And I was astonished at the vision, but none understood it. That's right, man. You know, when you have, I'm telling you, when you have dreams like that, they're not, man, I ain't trying to say I'm somebody or nothing like that, but I just know what I've seen throughout like dreams and like, with the destruction of this place. And like man, you like one time I woke up in a fetal position from when I saw the missiles hit here. And then I did a video on that, man. And yo, you saw the underground bunkers, all that, man. It was so look, man, it's going to happen. So the Lord, like, you're justified by the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all right, by Hashem HaRachakodash, because if a man speaks something and it doesn't happen, that means he was going against the Lord. So you have to speak what the Lord tells you to speak, man. All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 38:22 in the NLT. It says, I will punish you and your armies with disease and bloodshed. I will send torrential rain, hailstone, fire, and burning sulfur. And yo, when the woman, she was beating the man, she was like on some blacktop. Then like, yo, it looked like a one of them old school basketball courts with it was the black top and it had like the little stones in it, you know, like the old school Jones, man. So like, and then I believe if I'm not mistaken, that material is made out of sulfur, so it's easy to be ignited, you know. But it says, verse 23, it says, in this way, I will show my greatness and holiness, and I will make myself known to all the nations of the world. Because a lot of people, they joking with the Lord, man. They think he's a joke. They take his name for a joke, you know. They underestimate him. And he's the one that's causing all these things, all these calamities, man. You know, it says, then they will know that I am Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaRachakodash, man. You know, so these, I'm telling you, and brothers that got grudges or any differences with each other, that's some petty shit, I'm promising you better get that shit together before the Lord comes back, man. You know, they're arguing, bickering for no reason. You know, hey, man, you got to believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, believe what the scriptures say. You know, of course, you might not get along with a brother, but if a brother's out there teaching the same doctrine, he's not going off. All right. He who was with us is not against us, man. All right. So I got the scripture here too, Revelations 8:7. It says the first angel sounded, and there followed fire, followed hell and fire, mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth, and the third part of trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up, man. So that's talking about them thermal nukes and all that, man. You know, coming to destroy this place. But the Lord, I'm telling you, the Lord is not playing, man. All right. He's not playing. Let's get that in the NLT. All right. You can read that all the way down as well, but I'm just want to bring out these scripts I have real quick. What was that? 8 and 7, right? Revelation 8 and 7 in NLT, it says, the first angel blew his trumpet, and hell and fire mixed with blood were thrown down on the earth. 1/3 of the earth was set on fire. 1/3 of the trees were burned, and all the green grass was burnt up. So America, man, you got 2/3 is you out of here, man. All right. And that's why you had those men, they was arguing. You know, they was arguing with the doctrine of the GMS brothers, arguing because they were angry because their members were leaving them, you know, because they had deceived them. And now once your eyes are open, you try to deceive somebody, they're going to be angry they're leaving you, man. There's no reason for them to stay around you. All right, so the Lord is revealing a whole lot right now, especially with these entertainers and all that, you know. But let's read this. This is Psalms chapter 59. I'm gonna start at verse 2 because it goes just go right to the point. It says, deliver me from the workers of iniquity and saved me from bloody men. And like I said, that blood raining on those people, those were bloody men, man. And the Lord, you know, he said, blood has to be shed, man. All right. And when I saw that blood raining on those people, they're bloody. They're full of iniquities, man. And they have to be cleansed. And what's going to cleanse them? Those are thermonuclear missiles, man, which is coming to Babylon. You know, it's going to hit a lot of places, but Babylon is going to be the only place that's completely annihilated, man. And we're starting to see it now because you got what? A lot of nations that they're wroth with this place, man. They're wroth, they're angry, they just want to get busy on America, man. And they're telling them, oh, everybody's threatening America right now, man. So these people that's out here still playing, fooling around, hey man, you've been warned, man. The Lord is not slack on his promise, man. You know, he's not slack. It seems like it's taking a long time, you get angry, but it tells you be angry and sin not. All right, so let's go ahead to Psalms chapter 139, 19. I'm gonna get out of here. It says, all right, matter of fact, let's start at verse 18. Psalms 139, 18, it says, matter of fact, let's start at verse 17. It says, how precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O power. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they are more in number than the sand. When I awake, I am still with thee. All right. And that's talking about, of course, Israelites, you know, but of course we know 2/3 going to have to die. You got, you're going to have 144,000 governing body men that's going to rule. They're going to be the governors of Yasharala, the rulers. Then you got your 1/3 that's going to be delivered. All right. Along with the 144,000 and multitudes. Okay. But it says, sure thou wilt slay the wicked, O power. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. All right, so depart from me, ye bloody men. These men out here doing wicked things, man. All right, it says, for they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. And that's right. And that's why it rained blood on them. And the Lord is going to rain all these things on them. But I actually saw blood. It was raining. I'm looking at my hands in this vision and it's actually poop, poop. And I'm like, oh, shit. If you ever have been around things where shit got real and you got splattered with blood or whatever, you just looking like, oh, you know, you kind of freeze up, man. You know, but these people, when this all the blood, you know, there's going to be so much bloodshed, man. The Lord said it's going to be like the horses at the horse's bridle. All right. And man, I'm telling you, that's not a dream that you want to have, man. Like, but hey, you gotta tell it, you know, so you can be clean of that blood. But like I said, that water came straight out the heavens too. The same way the rain was coming with rain, blood rain, that water came and cleansed those men, you know. It says, let's go to verse 20 again, Psalms 139 and 20. It says, for they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. That's right. They take the Lord's name lightly, man. They think it's a freaking game, man. It says, do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? And am not Salaka, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O Yahweh power, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. You know, that's right, man. Lead me in the way everlasting. And that's what you want the Lord to do. All right. Try me, man. You know, try us to see if we're lying. Try us to see if we're not faithful to you. You know, that's what you want the Lord to do. All right. And I'm telling you right now, you're gonna catch some hell, man. This ain't no walk in the park where you think, oh, I'm coming to this truth and this is that, and it's sweet like that. No, man. You know, just like the Lord told, I think it was John the Revelator, and Revelations, I want to say the 10th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. But the angel told him, and it was Yahweh Shah that was talking to him, because He had 1 foot on the land and 1 foot on the sea. All right. The Lord's going, he's in control of all that. That's how big his ship is, man. You know, and that's in the also in Second Ezra when it speaks about that. When Ezra was like, yo, he said he looked at the mountain and the sea where the Lord had carved it out from. That's how big his ship was. He said 1/2 was on the land and the other half was in the sea. All right. So John went up to Yahweh and gave him the roll. He said, eat it. You know, for sweet. He said it was sweet in his mouth, but when it hit his stomach, it was bitter. So yeah, that's coming into this word. All right. Of course, when you first come, it's sweet. Oh yeah, the most Israelite. Then you start catching hell. But you're supposed to be tried. You know, everybody has to be tried in this walk, man. If you don't do nothing, the Lord is not dealing with you. Right? But let's go here. Psalms 139 and 19 again, and this is in the NLT. All right, it says, "O power, if only you would destroy the wicked, get out of my life, you murderers." That's right, you know. And like I'll be watching these shows too with the not to go off topic, with you know, like the FBI and all this stuff like that. And they trying to convict somebody, but yo, how can a robber and a murderer convict anybody, man? You know, and that's what they are. They're thieves, they're murderers, and they're robbers. All right. But they try to put you into their court system, which is unjust anyway. You know, their laws is unjust. Everything about this place is unjust. That's why the Lord is coming. And that blood is going to be shed. Believe that. And I believe that's what that blood rain meant in my vision. All right, the dream. All right, verse 20. It says, it says they blasphemed you. Your enemies misuse your name. And yo, a lot of enemies is what? The ones that know that they're Israelites. Like I said, because I mentioned IUIC was in there, you know, and they was mad at the GMS members, man. They was so angry because men was leaving them, you know, and believing what the apostles teach, you know, and we're coming down to that because why you got a thing called Jacob's Trouble, the hour of temptation, where that CHIP is going to be implemented, is going to be made mandatory, and yo, you're going to have men wake up at the last minute and be like, oh, we was bamboozled. You know, these members of GMS, they was telling the truth the whole time, you know, but now you got IUIC, then they're going to be like, oh, you was lying to us. You know, you said it wasn't this, you said it wasn't that. So men are going to be getting put to death. They're going to see their families go through things. They're going to be angry, man. All right, so it's going to be a lot of chaos, like I told you about what I saw in that dream, man. All right, it says, verse 21, it says, "O Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, shouldn't I hate those who hate you? Shouldn't I despise those who oppose you? Yes, I hate them with total hatred, for your enemies are my enemies. Search me, O Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, power, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you, and lead me along the path of everlasting life." And that's what you should be asking the Lord right now, man. You know, so Lord's willing, man. This video was edifying, man. You know, just know we like the Apostle Tahar deemed this year to be the year of hopeful Jacob's trouble fulfilled. You know, just know it's coming, man. All right. Like I said, I'll quote the scripture, Habakkuk. Matter of fact, let me grab it real quick since I quoted it. All right. Habakkuk, just bear with me. Chapter 2 and 3. I'm going to read it in the NLT first. This Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. It says, the vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems to slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place if it will not be delayed. All right. It will not be delayed. I am the bar, bro. It will not be delayed because, you know, like I said, man, sitting here and you, you go through so much in this place, man. You just want to get the hell out of here. But you gotta, that's that fire, you know, that's burning you. You know, yeah, like King David said, what was in Psalms 139. He said that his anxious thoughts, man. You get anxious, man. You want to be, man. You want to get the F out of this place when you know who you are, and being here is help, man. All right. So just know, and patiently wait. Patience is to suffer, man. So of course you're gonna suffer here. You're not supposed to be living it up and all that, you know. Hey, man, to each his own, you know. But I'm saying that's not this lifestyle for me. You know, I deal with the Lord gives me, and that's how I roll, man. You know, with little or more I got, the more I don't, the less I have, the better off I feel, man. You know, because I ain't attached to nothing here. All right, can't get attached to a place that's temporary. You rather get attached to a place that's forever, and that's the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, which the kingdom of heaven is with inside of you. All right, if you can receive that. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3 in the KJV. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry," man. All right. The brother got here, the brother Magan, Habakkuk 1 and 5. It says, "Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard and wondered marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told to." That's right, man. That's ill, man. Let me get that in the NLT. The water for that, man. That's right. And matter of fact, this is crazy, man. Real swift testimony that you put that up, brother. The water for that, because there was this guy on the internet trolling, scoffing, you know, talking about Israel, talking about these like, "Oh, you Israelites." He said, "It's 2024, and you Israelites still." What did he say? He said, basically, he said the 400-year prophecy. Somebody said about the 400. No. Oh, he said that he said that the Israelites say that Babylon was going to be destroyed in 2020, and God was going to come back in spaceships. He was talking shit, talking about where the afros and where the spaceships and this, that. And yo, I got angry as hell, man, because I'm like, yo, this nigga is crazy, man. You know? Hey, shalom, bro. Yo, he said, he said, he was just scoffing, talking shit, man. Talking about how, you know, our God is delaying his coming. He's like, where's your God? He said, how is he behind on his prophecy? How is he behind time? You know, I hit him with a few scriptures. I left it at that, you know. But see, and matter of fact, I'm gonna read another one too for niggas like that. All right. So this is Habakkuk chapter 1 and 5, which the beloved brother put up here. Magan. Go to the NLT on that one. It's Habakkuk 1 and 5. It's 5, right? Yeah, cut. In the NLT, it says, "The Lord Yahweh Bashim shall reply, look around at the nations, look and be amazed, for I am doing something in your own day." You see that? In your own day, so you gotta wait for it. Something you won't believe, even if someone told you about it. And yo, you got those men that scoffing, you know, they scoffing like an MF. So they don't believe that the things that we're telling them. So guess what? It's not for them. What's that? Romans 3 and 3, if I'm not mistaken. But what if some did not believe? You know, they don't have to believe. They don't have to believe our gospel, because it's hidden to those that who's not for, man. Roughly paraphrasing. I'm gonna bring out this preset. It made me think of this. You know, even though it says she, but go to two and so I already get the Jones messed up. No, Salak is 7 Salak. All right, let's get that mixed up. I'm gonna read this in the KJV and the NLT. All right, but that's what they sound like, women's. All right, but this is Micah chapter 7 verse 10. It says, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. All right, and check it out. Let's go here real quick. Get an NLT because it describes it even better. Let's to touch on that situation. I don't mean to get off topic. This is the last one I'm going to bring out. This is Micah 7:10. In the NLT, it says, then my enemies will see Yahweh is on my side. They will be ashamed that taunted me, saying, so where is Yahweh, that God of yours, that power of yours? When Salakia, with my own eyes, I will see their downfall. They will be trampled like mud in the streets. All right. And that's what's coming. So all these goddamn, all these goddamn scoffers, man. So Lord's willing, this is edifying. Just know that the Lord's about to come back, man, and destroy this place and all you scoffers out there. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Arachakodash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. To the next one, I'm going to say Mawafa Baba Ball, Kwame Asherala. DTA. Shalom.